Hey guys, and welcome back to Rimworld. I hope that cliffhanger wasn't too horrible. It's been 2 days for you guys, no, a day, and it's been exactly 3-ish minutes for me. So, we have our friends here, the Takers, the ferals from the Takers. They all have some nasty weaponry. We have some nasty weaponry of our own. So do not be fooled. Do not be fooled. We have Crash with a machine pistol. We have Ryan Berry with this evil thing which seems to take out things quite effectively. And we also have Gustav with a Gladius. And Rorax, surprisingly, is... well, they're not good at melee, are they? But they could be. So we're gonna invest Rorax in a melee weapon if we can. Aha! Look at that, a cleaver. Equip that cleaver. Once again, because it's just the way that I work, I forgot to see if they're attacking immediately or not. I think they are. Yes, they certainly are. Okay, well, here's how this is gonna go. Where are they? Am I? Yeah, okay. I have the absolute chance of beating them there. Rex, you already have the cleaver. Good. You're there. Gustav. Actually, tell you what. Rex, go here. Gustav, go here. Rex, go here. Ryan, go here. And Crash, go here. I swapped Rorax and Gustav because Gustav is the better melee character, slightly. So hopefully that goes well. And just to make sure that I'm stuck with my precisions, LP9. Here we go. Let's have some fun. Ryan's already going. Crash has started. Ooh. Okay, the other two are going around the other way though, are they? Wow, that's interesting. They shot to kill. They were down. Okay, that must be a response to ferals then. Apparently you can't capture them even though they are human. So we're going to move Crash and Ryan down here. Gustav, Rorax. Ryan, you're getting... What is your shooting skill? 3. So... over there. Fire. Fire. I'm actually tempted to tell them both to fire at Sandra and have Rorax come around. Yeah, that is what I'm going to do. No. I want you to fire at Sandra. Crash. You're not in range. So you're going to move up. Rorax. You're going to come melee attack. I would include Gustav in this, but we've already got one person in the line of fire with Ryan. Exactly. Can you fire here? You can. Ryan hit Rorax. That's kind of what I expected. There we go. Guys, I need you to stop. I need you to rescue Rorax. I'm going to let Crash continue. No, not lucky enough. We don't get the last person. Alright. We're going to strip the feral. And strip that feral. Nasher. They both Nashers? They are. What's the description on a Nasher? Heavily modified nail gun. Shoots at a very high rate of fire, but is very inaccurate and does only a little damage. It's true, it did only do a little damage. However, it's better than nothing, so our next best ranged character should probably have a Nasher. We'll unforbid those two. We'll unforbid it all, actually. Cool. Poor Rorax needs some pretty immediate treatment, actually. So, Gustav, when you are ready, I would like you to prioritize treating Rorax. The meds are still over there. That's what that was about. Something I'll do while I'm thinking about it. I'm going to put a roof over the toilet. And the washing up. I don't know whether that'll help with the horrible mood thing with the toilets, but it's, you know, the absolute least I can do. How you doing, Rorax? Are you gonna live? 7 hours. Man. It's not a lot of time. Fortunately, that medicine isn't awfully far away. I think what I'll do, actually, is, mixing cabinet. Which way does this thing face? What do you reckon? I think... Does all of this stuff face upwards? It does. So you're facing up. Okay. So this is the correct direction. Based solely on the food tray, that's the correct direction. So Rorax should be increasing in lack of death. Ryan, you're probably not anywhere close to dying. No immediate danger. Poor Rorax. What actually happened? Do we have any problems here? Nothing was shot off. Excellent. You're going to do just fine then. Especially with Dr. Gustav on the case. We got okay medical treatment all round. I think part of the problem is it's dark in there. Put a standing lamp in to help with that in the future. Actually, probably put that here so that there's maximum room for the doctor to deal with the area around the patient. Not sure what to do with those. They're both rotten, I think. Need some conduit. Power conduit. I think come up and over. Because that'll allow us to get further into the bedrooms as necessary later on. You gonna be alright, Rorax? Yeah, you're in extreme pain, but in shock from exceptional pain. Ah, kill me now. Yeah, well that's not happening, I'm sorry, you're gonna live through it. Shoddy Feral Hood. Yeah, it was interesting that they shot to kill Utopy. I didn't expect that. But, oh well. What? Wait, what? What? Why can't I strip Utopy? What's going on there? Right. We've got Max at the research table. We have the manager's desk rebuilt. It's time to work on the next project, which would probably be either a rec room or a workshop. I'm going to say it's going to be a workshop because we need clothing ASAP. Particularly we need dusters and cowboy hats because they help the most with heat. And the question is, where do we build it? I think we build it above here. we kind of want to push the compound out this way, away from the beach if we can. So let's reinstall you over here. And we're going to have to reinstall the wood. Over here. And then once those two things are moved, we'll start building it out. And I think we'll build it off that corner. It's kind of a large workshop area. Which can be repurposed later on if we want to be more specific. I can go back to full speed now. That's probably the other thing that I was feeling was going a bit sluggish. Hey, major break risk. Gustav. How are you doing with that whole sister died thing, by the way? 13 days. Moderate pain. Do you still have gut wounds? You do still have gut wounds. Hopefully that will clear up soon. Look at that. Nice, proper medical room. Max, wait, what? Oh, because you need gut worm treatment, right. Just thought he had randomly decided to take a snooze in the medical room. No, it's alright. That's Ryan dealt with. I think that might be the last treatment, actually, before the gut worms are dealt with. Colonist needs treatment. Yeah, well, he needs to go to a bed first, and I could tell him to do that. There we go. But he's going to do it himself. Apparently. Right. Right. Have those things been moved? They have. Let's get on with the show. Structure. Wall. Wooden. So that's basically what we're dealing with here. Let's make it... Yeah, let's make it... No. I've decided against that. I was going to want 9 on the inside. I think I'll take 7 on the inside. So this is a wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wall. Alright. So that is 7 by 7, right? Yeah. Coolio. And then the floor in here will not be anything special at all. Where did I put my floors? I put them here. You can be paved tile. First of all, before I do that, need a door. Now we can put the paved tile in. Paved tile. Good to go. How's that research coming along? Good one, Max. I think Max is a really good researcher. Yeah, 13 and burning passion. And preemptively should lead a power cable up here. Rainy thunderstorm, not terrible. Even if we get hit by lightning, it'll just be put out straight away anyway. Ryan Berry, fully healed. Wonderful. Ah, the gut worms are over. Max. Yeah, gut worms are over, finally. Alright, it's the morning and a solar flare has hit us. And look at that. Fueled stove, straight into action. Let's just do it until we have... Just make you guys make 30. Yeah. And that should cover us for the solar flare. Unfortunately, everything in the... Ooh. That's an abusive bug, isn't it? A refrigerator without power is still frozen. Oh well. We finally have passive coolers, which is great. So you can see how it's 31C in people's rooms, right? So passive coolers, and the point in them is wherever they are. Are they in MISC? No, they'll be in temperature, of course. Passive coolers. A traditional unpowered cooler that works by water evaporation will run out and self-destruct after several days. That's fine. All we need is for rooms to be cooler. And we'll deal with that in time. And fortunately, it's not too horrible in people's rooms right now. It is hot, actually. So we will want to install that as soon as possible. We managed to trap a cassowary in here. Well, Ryan, what are you up to? You are hauling Mega Sloth Wool Parker. No, you're not. You're going to come into here and murder a cassowary. Thank you. I greatly appreciate your work. So now that that's built, it's just a pity that everything is off right now. We want an electric tailoring bench. It's our primary concern here. But we also may as well, while we're at it, did I make that out of wood or steel? Bad temperature. Right, because it's bloody hot in there. Electric tailor. Wood. Good. Good, good, good. Sculptor's table. Stonecutter's table. And is there anything else we want to throw in here? Not right now, huh? That's good. And why don't we also come on, brain, there you go. Light in the middle of the room. And a passive cooler. Cool. And that will bring everything into good range. Aha! The flare is ended. So, we can cancel you. We may as well cancel it, because we're just going to create the same one all over again, aren't we? So, this should start bringing the temperature down already. It should only bring it down to comfortable levels and no further. So, which I think is about 21. So whatever these are set to, actually. Yeah, 21. So this should come down to about 21 and stay there for a few days. We have an exotic goods trader arriving. That's nice. And a solar flare has begun, or is that the same solar flare? No, it's a different solar flare. I also realised that our light in the dining room is not working, and some of you probably noticed that a while ago. And power. Bring you across. And then we'll deal with that later. Because we don't have any other powered things in here, so... Right. Where are our trader friends? So we need Max for this. Max, can you please talk to Shade? Thank you. And then I'm going to deal with this and see you all in a sec. Okay, so I sold them all of the Dead Man's Clothing that I had, and thank you guys for letting me know that Dead Man's Clothing is a new system to encourage you to not equip your characters with gear that you find on dead bodies, because they get a mood debuff. Instead, it's just better to sell them all. And then I purchased all of their Nutriamine and 10 more Penoxysilene, just to keep our stocks up until we can produce our own. Nutriamine is needed pretty much all medical drug production, and you all know what the Penoxysilene is for. And you get the guys to pull that in ASAP, so that it does not deteriorate out in the rain. Interesting. Very interesting. Suppose you guys haven't hauled that stuff in yet, huh? Oh well. Okay, it's the morning, and I hadn't picked up a new research since that. I'm going to go with smithing. There's a reason I'm going with smithing, and it's cool. And you guys will probably agree it's cool. So we're going to go with smithing. Because we have the most important thing right now, which is the passive cooler. To get on with our lives. How are people's rooms? 23 at the moment. I guess that's because of the rain doing that. Hopefully people will start bringing that stuff in. Put a light on in here. Right. Here's the thing that I wanted to do. We got some tasks. We need dusters. Dusters. Make dusters. We'll put that up to like 0. No, we'll put that up to 1. I meant to adjust this. Minimum 5. Because I think that is our best crafter at the moment, is 5. And I think that's Crash. So we're going to say 5. You can use anything that you can find. And we want 1. Right? So if there is less than 1, craft a duster. Less than 1 in storage, craft a duster. Cool, and manage. Now, we also want cowboy hat. And we're going to set that the same. I'm going to say 1. And 5. Manage. And that should tell Crash to go make some clothes. As soon as somebody gets to the manager's desk. And we have visitors. This is annoying that we have visitors. We have multiple visitors. That's even worse. Because remember, I have the hospitality mod installed. And we have nowhere for them to live right now. Alright. You want somewhere to live? You have somewhere to live. How many are there of you? How many? Because the one thing we don't want to do is have them outside starving and carrying on, because that'll cause problems. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need 8 beds. God. Alright. Guest bed. Is that the... Yeah, they are the same price. The wooden price. It's 4. That's 8. Okay. And, goodbye, caravan. Hello, guests from Purple Valley. At the very least, even if they're not the most comfortable in the world, this will mean that they have somewhere to sleep, and they don't go crazy while they're here, which could cause problems for our relationship with that tribe. And of course, if we make them slightly happy, they will give us a good rating and probably leave some nice things for us. But that is something we're going to have to work on as well, is making sure that we have a good guest area in our compound. Colonist needs treatment. Rorax, what happened to you? Oh, your asthma. Right. That gunshot to the head is still healing, huh? That's quite unfortunate. Anubis Set is starting fires. Because of course Anubis Set is starting fires. Okay. Also I was wrong. They're green. And that was a mental break. So, who's closest to Anubis Set? Gustav. I need you to arrest Anubis. And then Ryan's the next closest. You would say that Crash is the next closest, but they're technically not, because they're behind a door. Oh good. Ryan, I need you to put that one out. Now put that one out. Put these out, actually. Please don't start fires. And then as we learned, you can just do this. However, Anubis is going to get annoyed because you're imprisoned. So, don't start fires and you won't get imprisoned, I guess. That's the moral of that story. Don't start fires and you won't get imprisoned. Pretty good moral. Okay, Anubis Set is out of prison. 10. Minus 10. How long does that take to go away, actually? Stop misclicking. It takes 4 days. That's unfortunate. I'm going to give you a Nasher in the meantime. The normal Nasher. And, Rorax, now that you're better, you can have the Cleaver back. So now we have more people with weapons. Speaking of more people with weapons, we should probably set up some training area. What the heck? Dare and Dragonfire. Like, fortunately they were guests and not us. That's nice. How the dusters going there, Crash? I think you finished one because you're working on something else. Anybody wearing a thing? Yeah. Crash is wearing a thing. Look at that. Cloth duster. Good. So this is working out just fine. The other thing that we probably want to do, and it's the thing that I did last season, is I want to do reclaim fabric twice. And the first one needs to go forever. And the first one will be take anything apart that is awful to pour. Just anything at all. And then the next one will be take anything apart which is 0 to 50% hit points, and awful to superior. Because remember, anything above superior that's damaged can probably still fetch us a pretty penny. So just tear apart the other things. Cool. So that way, if Crash makes some terrible clothing, Crash will immediately pull it apart again, and we'll have a little bit of fabric from that. How you doing, guys? You're doing just fine. All this club needs to be moved. You used a forbidden door. Excuse me, princess. Well, they will visit again. The stay was okay. You know, I'm happy with that. I am happy with that. We're doing pretty well for our little jungle community. And if we're able to make sure that we can host 8 guests on the fly and not have them tear each other apart. Whew. Alright, and I think with that, it's a good place to put the episode to an end, huh? So, thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye!